Hey guys, Windsor here, and it's a beautiful day and I'm enjoying a walk in nature and just reflecting on the movies that we play in our head and the thoughts that we think and what's beyond them. And as we start to wake up and live in a beautiful feeling and appreciate the gorgeous life experience that we have right here and right now, sometimes and often we continue to think up experiences and think about things that are usually based in the past, because that's what our thought content and concepts originate from, something we've thought about in the past, and we can often project those thoughts onto a future. So based on our past thinking, we create this idea of what we think the future's going to be like, and the truth is we don't actually know. And more often than not, I find it so helpful to wake up from those distractions of thought that obscure clarity and just get in the way. And it occurred to me, it's like one of my favourite movies is the Indiana Jones classic, Raiders of the Lost Ark. And at one point in the movie, there's a golden idol, the fertility idol. And one of the standout lines in that movie is, "It belongs in a museum." And I find it really funny and really helpful to notice that anytime I'm thinking up an experience that is based on the past and I'm getting caught up in that, and I see that it's getting in the way of me just being fully here and now, it's like, oh, back to the museum. Because a lot of the thinking that we do, again, which comes from the past, is just not that helpful and could just fog up the clarity that we have. And as I see it, when you really want to be at your clearest and do what makes sense to you as best as you can in the moment, it's the best anyone can do is be in the clearest state that you can, which is often when we wake up from the fogginess, or that which covers up our clear mind. And from that space, which I also like to call our wisdom, our inner knowing, then it just makes sense what the next step to take is from a space of clarity. So that's one of the key distinctions, is when you move forward in your life, just notice where your feelings at. How clear, how calm do you feel? If you feel the other way, if you feel a little bit anxious, or things feel urgent, I need to get this done, rush, or worrying, or thinking fondly about the future, just realizing that each of those feelings is basically showing you how clear your head is, and where are those feelings coming from. It's the thought that we do. And when we wake up from any of the thinking that we do and go beyond all concepts, we come back to that centeredness, our wisdom, that guides us with clarity every step of the way. And when a person wakes up to the fact of their wisdom and sees as clearly what the next thing to do is, that's the best that any of us can do. So I invite you to notice when thoughts from the museum of your mind pop up, and some of them can be fun to reminisce with, but often it may just be a case of, that belongs in a museum, and then see beyond it and fall in love with your life. So have fun, happy exploring, and I'll speak with you soon.